In the first coaching clip, we saw how remote coaching can help performance in clinic. In this clip, we're going to see how performance is impacted by emotions and beliefs and how coaching can help to unravel those issues. And once again, many thanks to Yudi Gajali for allowing me to share this material with you.
Is building. Now it's
Yes.
crossing the point.
Yeah, you can remove.
Okay, cross the point.
Mm.
Oh my god, my back hurts. Sometimes when I do this, sometimes I feel like breathing is rather kind of like heavy on my chest.
Mm. Why is that? What's happening?
Ah, okay, Sensei.
Hey,
Can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you fine. Well done.
Yeah. Thank you, Sensei. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I learned many things too. Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes, Sensei, when I do the tonification and I stay in the position, sometimes I feel little turbulence in my chest.
Mm. Yeah, let's talk about that. Um, what do you think's happening?
I think actually I don't know whether this is kind of like, and I noticed that as well that my breathing is quite shallow, not
Mm.
deep. So I feel like, you know. So after that process finished, I feel like I have to breathe deeply for like this. I think that's
So,
perhaps related with my personal health issue. Do you think? Had I had
um,
a lot of fluidity?
uh, is this happening when you're painting as well?
Ah, I think so. Yeah.
Right.
Not in my painting, but when I play my kuchin, like kind of like I think when I try too much, I feel
Mm.
exhausted like that.
That's what I'm guessing. Is that you're trying too much, so then you need to breathe. Because if you're not breathing, you can't try, right?
Yeah.
It's counterintuitive. So I I think what is it that you do with your calligraphy? How is it different?
Calligraphy now I feel like I'm more flowing. Yeah.
Mm. And what do you do to get more flowing when you're using the brush like that?
Just
What?
practice. I think get familiar more. I think with the
Right.
so I feel it like oh I can do it. So it feels like oh calligraphy I can do it. So I do it more lightly and I'm much more joyful. I think. But with
Okay.
the kuchin, perhaps because this new and I try so much to memorize everything, the fingering, the notes, the which point after this, which string after this. So I feel like little agitated. Uh,
Mm.
but I don't know when I'm doing this. I don't think that I'm trying too much. Actually, I'm trying to rest.
Yeah, but you're not breathing.
Yeah, I noticed that I'm not breathing.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
So I think that's the thing is that what you want to do is bring the spirit of calligraphy into your needling.
Mhm.
So uh, okay, just close your eyes a minute and imagine how you were a second ago or a few minutes ago when you were getting short of breath and you were holding the tension and you were getting turbulent in your chest.
Trying to get the feeling.
Just remember it. Yeah. Remember how you were standing. Remember what you were thinking. Remember how you noticed the turbulence in your chest,
Yeah.
um, and the situation, and just try and kind of freeze frame that, as a moment to go back to. Maybe you could just touch your thigh with your left hand, just so that you can freeze frame and anchor that picture of you needling onto your left thigh. Okay, we'll come back to that image in a minute. Now I want you to go to a joyful moment of calligraphy where everything was really nice, and you were breathing easily, and you were feeling confident, and you were using your brush in a relaxed way. So just kind of go to that moment and just really get into that moment. Fill up your mind with the image of your joyful moment of calligraphy where you felt relaxed and I can do it. I can do this. Yeah. And maybe touch your right hand to your right thigh and just freeze frame that. Okay. So you've got a memory of that joyful moment of calligraphy. Okay. Now let's go back to the last memory. So just touch your left thigh and go back to that memory. So you're thinking about needling your client just now, and you're thinking, oh, I've got so many things to remember, and I'm holding the teishin. I have to memorize the points. You're thinking about all those things. And now touch your right thigh and say, I can do this. And try and bring that joyfulness, that sense of confidence to your needling now. Yeah. So visualizing your client just now, and you're holding the needle and you're needling and you're saying, I can do this, and have that joyful calligraphy feeling with you and filling you up. Yeah. And now you can also think about that joyful feeling you had when you saw that those tense things relaxed on her back. So you could do this. I can do this. So you can feel her back muscles softening under your fingers. And then remember her lifting her arm and giggling. Just say, I can do this. Yeah. And just say that to yourself again. I can do this. And allow that feeling to fill you up. The calligraphy feeling. Hmm. Yeah, I think that's
Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Interesting. How you learn about this, Sensei? Wow.
Sorry?
You
How
have
what?
you have a lot of resources, technique.
Uh,
Wow.
I think
Interesting.
that one was more intuition.
Oh my
Uh,
God. Wow. Wow. So lucky to have you.
thank you. Thank
Oh,
you.
that's my sensei. Yeah.
Hmm.
That's what I love with our coaching session. There is always that kind of like an revealing and breakthrough, I think.
There's a light bulb moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.